spill the holes your immune system may have with 7 key ingredients.
Location: the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Birthplace of American freedom.
This how you imagined you'd go?
That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Excellent.
2 and 4.
That's it.
I'm... Not
Got it.
for this.
What?
Communism is the very definition of failure. Defending life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Looks like the last time I got a checkup.
You are really pissing me off! I'm on it!
Something out there.
Not exactly subtle now. Bothering anybody now.
Signal position. The course is nearing the elevator.
Tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible.
God, I hope there's a bounty.
Building a collection or something?
You got guts. Well, had guts.
You're dead!
Taking casualties.
Really want this to be the last
You know that?
Don't underestimate us again.
After the curve. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order!
Nice.
Is the reward of valor.
Some bright minds to build a place like this.
Keep firing!
Yes. Got it.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
What the?
When I thought we were getting along.
No way I'm cracking this. That's it. Bingo.
I'm going to get in there. It's just a matter of time. Tell me the password.
Look, I already told you I don't have it. I'll help you find a way in. But listen, we took the girl fair and square. All we want is a little compensation in return.
You are in no position to negotiate.
Okay.
Time's running out.
No, please. Wait, you can have the girl. Just let me go.
Come here. You've been following me. Are you here for the synth?
That's not why I'm here.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
Anything useful?
If you're going to kill me, then do it.
Help me. Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for... And before you... The common...
this something?
Hey there, sleepyhead.
Hi.
You know what? Since we
Hi.
Step right up. All the clothing fit to wear.
look at the two of us
Sure.
here in
Let's take a look.
Let me know what you'd like.
prepared for the future.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Hi.
Play your cards right, and we stand to make a whole lot of money.
I can barely tell us apart.
Going around, are you?
At least it's not raining.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real.
Enough! The blimp is called the Pridwind, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've come here to destroy synths.
Shit.
Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the
7 p.m.
Institute.
here at Radio
You've all got
Freedom.
jobs to do. Do them.
Hey,
Desdemona.
the name's
I have a report
Stay safe out there.
It reads more like a comic book.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was me. I took down a Courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. So why did...
I needed a Courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips intact? Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real?
We're all the sense
man,
guy.
it's been ages.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacements.
We're in.
Synth duplicates.
Chip
so
access.
Be careful what you
Just
say.
poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption
Running synths
algorithms.
Out of the wealth,
All right.
Wastelanders can be
All right,
a
we're still
bigger
running.
problem than even the Institute. Oh, man. They've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh, man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. All right, Salva in. Come on.
Use the back entrance.
Show me that
traffic
sweet
to the
base.
church.
Come
We'll
on,
burn
baby.
this hideout.
Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure.
And Agent?
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray!
I'm relieved, actually.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I've eaten food.
Oh. The Institute has the...
Tom?
You just don't get it, Karen.
Why is this lunatic even here?
A question oft asked. Tinker Tom is a genius.
Okay.
There's
You can't nuke...
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
Radiation? That wouldn't do shit, man. Hey, I gotta get...
Excuse me.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You wanna...
Let's take a look.
I will set you up, my friend.
I hope that you take that armor behemoth off on covert missions.
Protect Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free. Sorry, came up here. You know, all the data's on...
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But, can you? I mean...
I've got it covered.
Good. Because you've got to make it in there. And don't... It's my only hope forever. Now go on.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report, though. Stay tuned for updates.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
What do you need, General?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn.
That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help.
A pleasure to see you again, man.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections.
Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing.
Like if you had a spare, and it's going to be big.
Jackson assured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for some time.
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of...
I'll meet you over at the building.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other.
I'll see you over at the building site. Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. I'm ready when you are. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
This is Vault-Tec interview number 03.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Tim, good job on keeping things under wraps. Tim.
You old bucket of Bolton.
This is...
Attention, people of the Commonwealth.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away.
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now... Please, try. Let's start on...
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers. And answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true.
But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity, and the goal, so they found.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all been, even in their attempt. But then I am the...
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point.
Nothing to report at the moment.
It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad. Ultimately, just what else?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. For many years, with old age, but what else?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss. The Institute is... I've been a part of something, and now...
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. There is much...
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute, you want to introduce yourself. And finally, Doc...
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's a third
Doc,
Oh,
they weren't kidding.
I don't know.
You really are
Most
here.
of them have lasted
Well, all
long
right.
past their projected
I'm Allie.
lifespans.
When Father told us about you, if you don't mind...
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, now, as you might guess, there's a lot of the work we do, so...
Right? Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. Take your time. If there's...
It must be a challenge to meet the power.
Absolutely. Oh, when necessary. Fortunately, it's a...
Dr. Fillmore.
All set.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Did he say why?
He mentioned something about studying. Said a lot of
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's...
Hey,
I
Doc.
wonder how the Warwick
Welcome.
family is doing.
So good to have you here.
Young Wally must be
I
close to
can't...
tenure.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, as the name... to that end, we've even started... You probably...
Seems like they're...
Hard work.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but...
Great. In any case...
You mentioned medical care? I might need that.
In that case,
Right.
he's our top doc. You won't find...
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the bioscience.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I've been here to be given...
Thank you. I'm sure that...
Given if not now.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in... Very well.
Mm-hmm.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Scanning unknown identity.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
To robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
You're here.
They're
dragging
Glad
their
you made
feet
it.
on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses.
Doctor?
Please
So,
don't.
This
There's enough
you
friction
are.
as it is between
I'll be
us.
despite
Pretty
your
much
religion.
all the
I'm
No problems here.
good to hear. Now,
Sure. I'm sure it's best for everyone.
certain the result. Our main instrument, of course, they are. What I gather. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
even so.
Right.
Now, unless
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
once we've in those all too often.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every second of your experience. I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Sir, we've had another situation.
Remember to keep
code red.
unnecessary power consumption to a minimum.
This is
Don't
unacceptable.
recharge.
How can this happen?
Primary levels are below 2%. Do so.
Meantime, tell the others to be on high alert.
Last thing we need is more saints. That's all for now.
This is Radio Freedom.
Now that you've had a
broadcasting
chance to
all
see the
day, all
Institute
across the
firsthand.
Commonwealth.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what... Oh, this...
If the synths are intelligent and
However, when you...
Right.
His memories under his lead.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best. Now you should...
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Nights like this, a warm spot.
Here's that
with a cold
holotape you
beer
gave
would be
me.
heaven.
Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case they decide the Commonwealth isn't big enough for the both of us. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Nice night. Means things with sharper eyes than us will be on the hunt.
Well, ain't
classic.
that a blast from the past?
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
PM out there. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Is your PlayStation working?
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Yes, it is working good.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Most of the servers are down. I can't log in. That sucks. When we going to start up another Minecraft world together? You wanna play Minecraft?
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
I can't tonight, my game's not working.
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
To your PlayStation.
kill us, but... The Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Warren Smith has a song about picking I guess, I think. Fun? I don't get it.
What are you building?
Oh, sorry.
Talk about it?
No, I'm fine. Just, I don't want to think about it anymore.
It's okay. I still think about him too.
I said I'm fine. Leave me alone, June. Nice night.
These things with sharper eyes than us would be on hunt.
Yes? Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very sure.
It's midnight here at Radio Freedom.
Look at the two of us.
Nothing
Here
to
in
report.
sanctuary.
Stay safe, people.
Prepared for the future.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
horsepower go to your head.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
I hope you're here to help.
That's right. What's the trouble here?
Some raiders have been threatening us if we didn't give them supplies. We told them to take a flying leap now that we had them. They didn't. We're not soldiers.
Ammo, weapons, and messy death. I got it all.
This is Radio Freedom.
Cricket.
It's
Got a hankering for melting face?
nothing new to report.
Sure.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Let's see what you have.
Just think how damn good it'll feel.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Everyone wants a piece of what I got.
What? Let's do this.
Mr. Warwick?
We did it! I was afraid we were making a mistake trying to stand up to those bastards, but the Minutemen came through for us.
I'd like to trade some items.
Go ahead.
Louis Jordan rules.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Coming to you from, the Jewel Green, Green.
Do we know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load?
Sheldon Alden he cared so much, wouldn't he have been with her?
We're not gonna make very good time with this so loaded down.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
It's 9 p.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
They didn't tell me much, Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives. You have no idea what it's been.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Nothing stays hidden forever.
I was having the best dream.
Not if I have my say.
I trust you, and I don't say that lightly.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. 11 p.m. out there.
Too quiet.
All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Oh, man. I always wanted to say that.
This is Radio Freedom. Attention, all Minutemen. Super mutant attack reported. Please respond if you can.
Nights like this. A warm spot with a cold beer would be heaven.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Always wondered what you'd look like as a robot. Not too shabby.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Mr. Abernathy.
I hope you're here to help.
That's right. What's the trouble here?
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them. But they did a lot of damage before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back. With reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time.
Sure.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do. Hey.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Hey, Valentine.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure. Ask away.
With everything that's happened with you...
Broadcasting all day, all across the